Lomachenko takes Haney's titles. That's my crystal ball.
Okay.
But I don't see Haney cooperating. It's his last fight on a top-ranked deal. He's like, man, I ain't leaving you guys with the belt. I'm going to vacate them and make my third fight on the top-ranked deal at 140 pounds, and you guys got to go clean up all those titles. But I got to say it. That's the white boy that would have beat you, Lomachenko. Okay, so
this is TY back with another video. And so today I wanted to talk about, as you heard in the beginning of the video, there was a clip of Paulie Malignaggi basically saying that, Vasily Lomachenko is the white boy that is going to beat Devin Haney. Let's talk about it. First of all, this ain't the first time that Paulie Malignaggi has said racist remarks. If you look back at his track history, this is something that is nothing new for him, So he's been saying stuff. He said stuff about the George Floyd situation. He's had, the stuff that he's done on Showtime, hating on Deontay Wilder. So this isn't nothing new for Paulie Malignaggi. But, here he is again, back with his remarks saying that, as you heard in the clip, about him saying that, Vasily Lomachenko is going to be the white boy that beats Devin Haney. Some may know, some may not know, but we all know, well, some know that Devin Haney's been trying to fight Vasily Lomachenko for years now. Vasily Lomachenko is really the reason why there is such a thing called the franchise belt. He, at one point in time, had a belt. He had a few belts, actually, and was supposed to fight Devin Haney, but refused to fight him and requested, the key word there, requested for the franchise title to avoid fighting Devin Haney. He has not wanted to fight Devin Haney. He had no interest in fighting Devin Haney. And even now it's kind of unclear whether or not if he's going to fight him or not. I mean, there's been reports out there saying that he does want to fight him, that he wants to fight he wants to get the belts back, but it remains to be seen. There's also reports out there that's saying that Devin Haney might show up to the Vasily Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz fight. I think that is on the 29th, I believe. That's coming up here this month. But listen, man, I'll believe it when I see it. If Vasily Lomachenko is really serious about fighting Devin Haney, it remains to be seen. Because over the years, he's shown me that he has no interest in wanting to fight Devin Haney. He's had plenty of opportunities to fight him, and he hasn't. He's chose not to. He went different routes. So, to me, I don't see anything new if he does decide he does not want to fight Devin Haney at the end of the day. What Paulie Malignaggi is talking about is just obviously is lies. Because I don't believe that that's going to happen. If I had to make a prediction between who will win, I believe that Devin Haney will win because he's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster, and I don't think there's nothing that Vasily Lomachenko could do against Devin Haney. I just don't see it. It does make for an interesting fight, though, but, Paulie doesn't know what he's talking about because that's just Paulie. Paulie is who Paulie is. At the end of the day, to me, he's racist, and, he's been making claims and remarks. He's been doing this for years now. And then I just want to know, is there going to be any backlash of what he's going to say? I already know it's not, but I just want to see, is there going to be any backlash to what he has said? Because it just seems like people can say things like this and they can get away with it. Now, mind you, when Devin Haney has said the same thing about he wasn't going to let no white boy beat him, it was all over the place. So it's just crazy how, the narratives are changed for the races, you see. So it remains to be seen, man, what they're gonna do. I know they're not gonna do anything. As a matter of fact, they're probably applauding Paulie for what he said. But again, it's up to Lomachenko to make the decision on whether or not he wants to fight Devin Haney or not. And we're gonna see. We are going to see what's gonna happen. Like I said, if it does happen, yes, it does make for an interesting fight. But I still believe that Devin Haney would beat Lomachenko at this point in time in his career. I don't think that Lomachenko can beat Dev. Dev is younger. Like I said, Devin he has the height advantage. He has the reach advantage. And I think he's faster. I just don't think there's nothing that Loma could do. But again, it does make for an interesting fight, but I still think Dev would still beat him. So Paulie, I just feel like he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's racist. He's always got something negative to say about any black fighter, to me, in my opinion. You know, he's always hating. So, and they're going to let him get away with it. I don't think there's going to be any backlash for this, but they're going to let him get away for what he's saying. But it's just ridiculous that, you know, the hate for Devin Haney, man, is just real. It's just real. And I really don't understand, because Dev is such a good person, man. You know, he's young. He's already undisputed in his division already at 135 pounds. He just came off beating George Kambosos twice in Australia. He's been calling for big fights for a long time. He's asked to fight Tank. He's asked to fight Ryan. He's asked to fight Tio. He's even asked to fight Rolly Romero. But all these guys have avoided Devin Haney. And the craziest thing is they're all in the same weight class. They're all in the same weight class. Now, Tio has decided he's moved up to 140 now. But at one point in time last year, they were all in the same weight class. They was all in the same division. It's ridiculous that, you know, the hate that Dev gets. Also, not only just that, but even from just the pound for pound rankings is ridiculous. You know, they're not putting him on the list. Even after he's been undisputed, it doesn't make any sense. But this is the narrative that they put out there. They don't want to give Dev credit for anything. They say that he's boring. They say that he's not fun to watch. But to me, I believe he is fun to watch. And what he just displayed on Saturday just shows you what he could do. But a lot of people have everything to say about him. Oh, well, he got rocked with a shot. If Dev is so hard, or if he's so easy, and he's so much of a slim picking, why hasn't anybody want to fight him, is my question. Why hasn't anybody stood up and raised their hand and said, you know what, I'm going to take on that challenge. I'll fight Devin Haney. I'll take that challenge. No one in that division has stood up, raised their hand, and said that they want to take on that fight. No one's done it. Everyone has avoided him. Everyone has made excuses. And if it's not just them making the excuses, the fighters, I should say, it's their promoters that's making excuses. And the promoters are saying, oh, well, we don't know who Devin Haney is, which is crap, because they should know who he is now. You know, he's got all the belts. How do you not know? You know, he doesn't bring anything to the table. He has all the belts. What does he not bring to the table? He's a boring fighter. Well, he shows that he's not a boring fighter. If he's so boring, why don't you fight him? You know, he's willing to take less money. He's willing to sacrifice and make the fights happen. He's already shown that. So there's no excuses to why none of these guys don't want to fight this guy. Obviously, they're scared of him. He's the boogeyman of the division. I do want Dev to move up to 140, but, you know, it depends. It's whatever he wants to do. If he feels that he wants to fight Lomachenko at 135, then I'm with him. But it's just all what he wants to do at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, Paulie Malignaggi doesn't know what he's talking about. He's saying another racist remarks about another black fighter. And also, we'll see what Lomachenko does. You know, we'll see what Lomachenko does. We'll see what he does after his fight. Does he call Devin out? Or does he just go on and say, well, you know, we'll see. We'll talk to my promoter and see what happens. We'll see what he does. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these comments. And Tell me what you guys think about what you think if Loma's going to take this fight or not. In my opinion, we'll see what happens. That's all I say. We'll see what happens. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Peace.